We have an incredible capacity to make decisions in an instant. We weigh pros and cons, often beneath our conscious awareness, resulting in a gut feeling or an impulse to act. And yet this often subconscious process of decision-making is not always objective. So if you're like me, you may have experienced this while waiting in line to buy a cup of coffee. Now, you're probably not planning to buy something to eat, but yet you're confronted with this beautiful case full of baked goods. So if you're like me, you may think, well, that could completely derail my New Year's resolution, or I know that that donut has no nutritional value. And yet I give stronger weight to the rewarding experience of eating that treat, and so I buy a donut with my coffee. Now we all make these kinds of reward-sensitive or reward-favoring decisions from time to time. But my research suggests that consistently adopting this biased decision-making style can have some pretty negative consequences. For my master's thesis, I asked undergraduate students here at the university about their behavior and their decision-making patterns, and I found two important results I'd like to share with you today. First, I found, perhaps unsurprisingly, that students in my sample were less impulsive than people with impulse control disorders, like ADHD. However, I found that the degree to which they were impulsive varied quite frequently between people. This suggests that impulse control might be better conceptualized as a continuum on which we all fall, in which disorders like ADHD are only the extreme end. This suggests that people may be impulsive, yet not impulsive enough for a diagnosis, left without help and without hope. Secondly, I found that the same people who were more frequently impulsive were the same people who adopted this reward-biased decision-making style more often. This suggests that reward-sensitive decision-making might be a mechanism by which we act impulsively. Now, these findings are critical for our understanding of impulsive behavior, both in people with disorders like ADHD, as well as in those of us who experience difficulties with impulse control in our day-to-day lives. This research opens a door to better teach impulse control by teaching better and more rational decisions. Now, in the end, impulsively deciding to eat a donut might be the end of your diet, but it's not the end of the world. However, we're frequently reminded that even a split-second decision, like sending a text while driving, can have life-changing consequences. By better teaching impulse control and understanding the causes for impulse control, we can better teach rational decisions leading to a healthier and safer future. Thank you.